In our exclusive report last night, Phoenix police finally confirming that it was Zariah and her unborn baby found murdered at the park. Tonight, Fox 10 investigator Justin Lum is speaking to the victim's father.
Phoenix police remain tight-lipped with no real updates, calling this an ongoing investigation. But how did Zariah Dodd get from a group home in Surprise to a park in Maryvale where she was found shot and killed? Phoenix police remain tight-lipped with no real updates, calling this an ongoing investigation. But how did Zariah Dodd get from a group home in Surprise to a park in Maryvale where she was found shot and killed?
Surprised that y'all called me and my family down here to do this, but ain't no faith there.
A struggle for Silquane Bernard to stay optimistic, hoping his daughter gets justice. The pregnant teen found dead with a gunshot wound at Maryview Park in Phoenix on the morning of July 5th.
I don't believe she was murdered there. I believe she was dumped there.
In Phoenix PD's media advisory, officials list the victim as an adult woman.
They had stated it was a 20-year-old woman found in the park. They never even mentioned anything about pregnancy. It was just a 20-year-old woman found in the park.
But the case report number provided to Fox 10 by Phoenix PD matches the same case number that Zariah's family has been given. Again, she was 16 years old and left Sunrise Residential in Surprise at 8 p.m. on July 4th, reportedly telling staff she was going for a walk. The group home called police just after midnight of the 5th. Her body discovered later that morning in Phoenix.
All we've ever wanted to do is get Zariah, raise her, and make sure she was a productive citizen out here.
Her uncle Eric Polk says her family tried to get custody of her after she had lived in numerous group homes, but were met with challenges by the Department of Child Safety.
Are my glasses straight?
I'm glad you guys are picking up the story because, again, this is her story, but this is many other stories that are happening to these kids and these teens that are not being watched after. How in the hell does a 16-year-old get pregnant in the system?
A spokesperson for Sunshine Residential Homes says law enforcement and DCS were notified promptly once she didn't come back. Zariah's family feels this could have been prevented. Questions remain: who was she last with? Why was she shot and killed? And who abandoned her body at a park?
They took a beautiful soul away. They took someone who had survivor mentality and wasn't really capable and able to really fully be.
Teenager found shot at a park earlier this month. 16-year-old Zariah Dodd was 22 weeks pregnant when she was found dead back on July 5th, and the father of her child is now accused of her murder. 12 News journalist Sean Rice joining us in studio with what prosecutors are saying about why this murder was carried out. Sean?
Yeah, it's one thing everybody looks for, Rachel, in a horrific murder case like this. Why would someone do this? Well, in this case, prosecutors revealed late last night that 36-year-old, the father of Zariah's child, Jarrell Davis, may have killed her to prevent her from having that child. Now, when he did appear at about 11 p.m. last night for the first time in front of a Maricopa County judge, the Maricopa County Attorney's Office revealed that Zariah was just days away from undergoing a forensic interview with police as they investigated sexual misconduct allegations against Davis. Now, Phoenix police say Dodd left the Surprise group home where she was living on the night of July 4th. She was going to meet up with 36-year-old Davis. Now, Dodd would not return to the group home that night, and her body was found at Maryview Park in West Phoenix the next day by a man who was just walking his dog in the area. She was found with a gunshot wound to the head, according to prosecutors. Now, in court late last night, as Davis was accused and advised of his murder charges, more of that evidence against him came to light. Take a listen.
The witness statements as well as video evidence connected the suspect to the murder. There was a DNA test also done on the unborn child. That DNA test did confirm that the suspect is the father of that unborn child.
And another man, the man here on the right of your screen, is 18-year-old Ja'Cry James Gillette. He's also been charged in connection with Dodd's murder. His exact involvement has not yet been disclosed, though prosecutors did say that he was dating Dodd around the same time that she was murdered. Now, both men have been charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. That would be 1 count for killing Dodd and another for killing her unborn child. They are